Hello friends, a very warm welcome to my channel. In this video, we are going to analyze a company called Latent View Analytics, which is into data analytics. This is the first listed company in India which is into this space. So it's a high growth company with good margins and a good plan of growth organically as well as inorganically. But the stock has shown a sharp correction, and we are going to discuss the reasons for that and also understand what we should be doing if we are holding this stock for the future. If you are new to the channel, please do subscribe and do hit the bell icon if you want to get updates on all the new videos which I upload. And if you are not a part of our Telegram channel, do search my name and join today, as we discuss daily morning the market outlook as well as lot of interesting stuff during the day as well. So let's get started. This will be the flow of the video. We'll start with understanding the business model of the company in brief and look at the chart, then how the stock has performed in the last couple of years. Then we look at the financial performance in the last 4 to 5 years in terms of revenue and profits. And we'll discuss the reasons for the fall in the stock price, what is the growth outlook of the company going forward. We'll look at the valuations of the company, and overall we'll decide what should be done if you're holding this stock. So Latent View Analysis is a data analytics company. So what is data analytics? These kind of companies pick up data from different industries, different geographies as well as their client data, and give them actionable insights for those companies to make better decisions for their business. So nowadays, this kind of data analysis is required for companies in all the sectors and irrespective of the size of the company, as this kind of critical decisions decide the growth of the company as well as the efficiency at which the company operates. So this company is not into general software development or selling any products. They are specifically into this niche of data analytics, and that is why this is the first company in this space which is listed. It is a high margin, high growth company. So they serve almost 30 Fortune 500 clients across the globe, and they have their business mainly focused in US and a part of business in Europe as well as the Asia Pacific countries. When we say analytics, they do the end-to-end analytics right from the strategy part till the optimization, implementation. So they take care of the entire process of analytics for their clients. In terms of industry verticals, they are mainly serving the technology space with close to 70% of their revenue coming from this industry. Then in the industrial product space, where about 12.5% of the revenue comes, then around 10% of the revenue comes from the consumer retail industry, and the financial services industry contributes about 8.5%. So what you observe from this company is, in terms of geography, their main business is from US, and in terms of industry, their main business is from the technology space. So there is geographical concentration in their business and sector-wise concentration in their business. So this is one kind of a risk to any business model, because if there is a slowdown in any particular economy where this company is dependent, or if there is a slowdown in any industry where this company is dependent, the business of this company will also get impacted. And that exactly is that the situation right now, where US is also impacted and the tech space is also impacted, and it's in a slowdown. So that is why the business of this company is also slowing down. When you look at the chart, the listing was at a very high valuation, and from there the stock started correcting because the sector also saw headwinds and all the companies in this sector started feeling some heat, and that's why the stock fell from above 700 range to close to about 300, and in this 300 to 350 range the stock has been consolidating at the bottom. So there are still no reversal signs on the chart yet. As there are no reversal signs, we are not sure till when this consolidation will continue. When you look at the main financial parameters, the revenue went up from about 288 crores in FY19 to about 539 crores in FY23. So what do you observe in this revenue? From FY19 to 21, there was not much growth, but there is a sharp growth in the recent 2 years during and post the IPO. So there has been overall in the last 5 years, if you see, there has been good growth, but the growth has not been very consistent. So as an investor, we should be sure whether year on year or at least every alternate years the growth should be consistent. If there is such inconsistency, then it creates a doubt in the minds of the investors with respect to the business model of the company. In terms of profitability, the EBITDA has shown sustained increase from about 73 crores to about 145 crores, which is 2 times in the last 5 years, which is a good growth. In terms of margins, before COVID, they were doing about 25 to 26% EBITDA margins, which went up to almost 34% during the COVID season, where everybody was talking about digital transformation, technology space, and all these companies were benefiting. And thereafter, the margins started cooling off, and now they are going back to their pre-COVID times, which is somewhere around 25%. So there is a correction in the margins overall. So what are the reasons for the fall in the share price of this company is, in terms of macro factors, we have discussed the country where this company is getting maximum revenue, which is 95% of the revenue which is coming from US, that country is in a slowdown. Then the sector where this company is getting about 70% of the revenue from the technology space, that technology space is also feeling the heat, where there are a lot of companies even laying off employees. The company continues to show growth and they are continuing to give better than industry growth outlook in the future. But at the moment, the growth is not as fast as 21-22. And in terms of margins also, the margins have started cooling off. If you look at the valuations, when this company got listed, the valuations were very high, and now the valuations are also getting back to their median, or their valuations getting normalized. So that premium is getting removed, and these are all the reasons why the share price is falling. What is the growth outlook which the company is giving going forward? In terms of organic growth, the company expects to grow more than 5 to 10% than the industry's normal growth. In terms of inorganic growth, they expect that inorganic growth will contribute about 15 to 20% to their top line. So overall, both organic and inorganic combined, you can expect more than 20% growth year on year on an average in the longer term from this company. They are saying there are 3 acquisition deals which are in pipeline, which they are aggressively looking at, and either one big deal or 2 small deals they will be closing using their 1,000 crore cash which is there on their balance sheet. In terms of margins, they will continue to maintain an EBITDA of 25% and above. That is what the company is guiding for. And FY24 more or less is going to be at the industry level growth, but thereafter these are the ways in which the company will grow. There could be another question in investors' mind, that AI which is coming up like ChatGPT or different forms of AI which will come in the future also, will these kind of technologies reduce the importance of data analytics which is done by humans? So the company says that they will be using the AI tools which will help them do better work, and this is not a threat to their industry. Now what is true, that we will see going forward, because we don't see as an immediate threat replacing their work right now. When we look at the valuations, when the stock listed, it was trading almost 40 to 45 times the revenue, which is a very high valuation, which is now getting normalized somewhere around 10 to 15 times. As this is a high margin business, then they are getting slightly premium valuations when compared to the other IT companies, and the sector in which this company operates is also niche. So that is also one of the reasons this company gets a premium valuation compared to other normal IT companies. But you see that the valuations have sharply fallen and now they are getting normalized. So what is our view? If you are already holding this stock, there is no risk in terms of business model or in terms of the quality of promoters, but the stock may be into a time correction for the next 2 to 4 quarters. So if you are a patient investor who can continue to hold for the next 4 to 6 quarters, then you can continue to hold, and you will end up seeing that the stock recovers from its lows as the earnings continue to grow in FY24 and 25. But if you are a new investor who wants to invest in such a company, you should understand that these companies are already trading at premium valuations compared to other IT companies. So that re-rating of those stocks is already over. So from here, for a stock to get 2x or 3x, it's not going to be so easy, because they are already trading at much higher valuations than their peers. So 2 things, from here onwards for the next few quarters, there could be a time correction. So if you are prepared to wait such a time, then you can accumulate the stock in a staggered manner. And in terms of returns, what you can expect from such stocks is whatever growth the company is bringing in. Let's say the company grows by 20% or 30%, a similar kind of a growth rate you can expect in terms of the stock price. But you can't expect the stock to be re-rated and can grow multiple times within a year or 2, because that re-rating is already over. But it's a stable business, a good business, a niche business with high margin and high growth potential. So that's about Latent View Analytics. I hope you like the analysis. If you like it, hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want me to make videos on your favorite stocks, do comment those names in the comment section. I will surely consider them for the upcoming videos. Thank you for watching and have a wonderful day.